welcome to our Plugs Community Connection. I am your host, DJ Kitty Cat, with my sister co-host, Miss Morningstar on WKRA 92.7 FM The Change. If you're looking for the best in news, current events, community outreach programs, and shopping connections, you've come to the right place. We've got a great mix of content and community connections lined up for you this evening, along with special guest interviews. So, grab your favorite drink of choice, turn up the volume, and let's get into it.
Good morning, WKRA 92.7 The Change. It is your morning host and co-host, DJ Kitty, Mrs. Morningstar. We are from Our Plugs, a community connection, and we are here to bring you some entertainment, some news, and a break from the everyday, hustle and bustle. So good morning to our family out there in Holly Springs, Mississippi, as well as Memphis, Tennessee, and of course our family over on TikTok and on YouTube. Come on in, get you something cold or warm to drink. It's up to you, depends on your taste. And tune in because today is going to be extremely exciting. We've got a special guest I'm eager to share with everyone. She's an awesome young lady who's doing great things in her state and great things for these moms out here, which is really refreshing. It's good to finally see some good, finally have some good to talk about. So before we can get started, what's the rule? 16 ounces of water as soon as you hit the floor. If you haven't taken your morning meds just yet, go ahead and grab those morning medications and go ahead and get those down. Excuse me. And go ahead and get that breakfast in. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Before we can get started with anything, it's just like a prayer. We say our morning affirmations, and we get those morning affirmations from no other than Mrs. Morningstar, the affirmation queen. Good morning, Miss Morningstar. How are you?
I'm good. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing out there? Hope everybody is doing well. Yeah. Why would we anyway? We gonna be all right. So we don't have nothing to complain about too much. So I hope everybody is doing good. Like Kitty said, had your breakfast, your coffee, your orange juice, your mimosa. Anything you choose.
It is
as long as you ain't
Wednesday.
Going to work with a mimosa. Don't do that.
But what if you work from home?
Unless you're at home. The rules change a little bit when you're home. But anywho, speaking from somebody who's a supervisor, I'm just telling you, rules change a little bit when you're at home. But anyway, we're going to get started with some affirmations this morning, as we always do. And today I wanted to talk to my sisters, my beautiful Black queens. And I want to talk to everybody, but this affirmation is for Black women because I feel like, we are highly under attack, and we are the most attacked. From our leadership to our protective status that we have with our family and our friends, and our strength, our tenacity, our endurance. I mean, we are constantly under attack, and sometimes it can be overwhelming. So I want us to focus on our self-worth, our strength, our resilience, our pride, because we have a lot of pride, and just kind of give off some good affirmations, some good energy in regards to us. And anybody can feel these affirmations as well. But that's my focus today, this morning. I want to pour into us a little bit. So
pour ahead.
We're going to pour into us a little bit, identity and heritage, because a lot of people know we come from a very deep-rooted heritage, We stem from some very, very, very great people. So I am proud of my roots and my culture. My skin glows with the richness of my heritage. My hair is a crown of unique beauty and strength. My presence is a gift to the world. I am defined by society expectations. I am not defined by society's expectations. I'm defined by myself.
I hear
I
that.
am fearfully and wonderfully made by a loving creator. My purpose is unique and essential to the transparency of life. Through faith, I can overcome any obstacles that come my way. I am deserving of love, respect, and success in all areas of my life. I walk in the path of my ancestors, drawing strength from their legacy. Divine wisdom guides my decisions and actions. I am a vessel of healing, bringing light to those around me. I embrace my divine gifts and use them to uplift others. I trust the divine time of my dreams and goals. I release all doubt and embrace unwavering faith in myself. I am resilient with the strength to rise above life's challenges. I radiate confidence, beauty, and grace from within. I am worthy of abundance and prosperity in all areas of my life. I am not defined by society's expectations. I am defined by my faith. I attract positive opportunities and relationships aligned with my purpose. I release all fear and step into the unknown with unwavering trust. I am a queen.
I am. I receive all of that. I feel like you were talking to me directly,
Well,
honey.
I was. I was talking to every last one of you. Every
Absolutely.
last one of you.
Absolutely.
Don't
And it's
ever
good.
hold tight to those words. Never
Absolutely.
forget who we are. No matter how thick it gets, how hard it gets, how they try to beat us down with words and try to demise our character. Nothing,
It can never
nothing,
happen.
nothing
It
could
can never.
never take away what God gave us.
Absolutely. No
We
matter what
blessed.
they do. So I
Yeah.
receive all of that. I love all of that because it's the truth. We are all of that. And
Yeah, man.
I heard
Yes, we are.
faith and um, I heard divine. You have to believe in yourself. If nobody else is going to believe in you, please believe in you. And
Yeah.
we as Black women, we've been under attack. This is nothing new. It's not, it's something that we know happens, but we're resilient and we are leaders and they can try whatever it is they need to do. Do you, boo boo? We got this. And
Yep, we
if I
do.
don't have it and I'm falling, don't worry, my sister got me. And
We're
we've
gonna
got,
pick you up.
yes, absolutely. So thank you, Miss Morningstar. As usual, as always, it's always good to hear what we already know. It's just a reminder of how great we are.
That's right.
So we were talking about the weather, and I can say this: driving home from the storm yesterday, uh, Houston is very fickle when it comes to rain. It can drop maybe a foot of rain within 10 minutes. And I don't know why. I know why. It's our infrastructure. We flood here. And when I say
Yeah.
flood, I'm talking within minutes. So when it starts raining hard, everyone starts grabbing their stuff and we're out the door, especially if you have a commute home. So yesterday it was rainy and it brought in some cool temperatures. I know in Holly Springs, you guys have been dealing with rain last week, a couple days in a row. Well, guess what? Today your high is 51 degrees and your low is 44. Mm.
Wow.
Feels like temperatures 47 during the day, 43 afternoon or evening and at night, with a 97% chance of rain. Winds out of the
Um,
west at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Humidity very high. Mosquito risk is moderate. Grassweed is moderate. Tree and ragweed pollen are both low. Air quality is good. It's going to be a rainy early start to your day and showers in the evening. So rain boots, umbrella, you know, a jacket because it's going to be a little cool. I mean, 51
Mm-hmm.
degrees, 44 degrees. That's little chilly, a little chilly. Memphis, Tennessee, you're not clear. You're not,
Oh,
yeah, you're not out the woods. You got a high today of 53 and a low of 45. Feels like temperatures 48 degrees during the day, 46 evening and at night, with a 99% chance of rain. Winds out of the west northwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. It's going to rain. Humidity is very high. Mosquito risk is moderate. Grass pollen is moderate. Tree and ragweed pollen are both low. Air quality is good. It's steady rain all day. Just know that it's going to
mm-hmm.
rain. It should clear up by the evening, hopefully, fingers crossed. But a rainy day. I can't call Houston hot anymore. Okay, Houston. High today of
About time.
68 degrees. Yes, baby. A low of 50. Feels like
Okay, come
temperatures.
on
Yeah,
through.
I'm through. Feels like temperature 67 during the day, 55 at evening and at night. It's not gonna rain. 0% chance of rain. Winds are out of the northwest at 20 to 30 miles per hour. So it's gonna be pretty windy and chilly. I love it. Humidity is
Let me
low.
tell you something before you go on. I'm just laughing at myself, okay, right now because where I'm from, I would never celebrate coolness.
Well,
Being in
living
Houston for
down
8
here,
years, yes, has
okay.
changed my perspective just a tad bit
Mhm.
on appreciating some cool air.
Mhm. I
Houston
bet
will make you change your mind.
it will change. It will change your life. It
It will
gets,
change
but
your
we don't have to
life.
worry about the
No
heat
doubt. Go ahead. I'm
for at
sorry. I didn't
least
mean to interrupt.
maybe 4, 5, 6 months. Hopefully, we don't have to worry about the heat. 68 is your high. 50 is your low. Humidity is low during the day. Moderate at night. Mosquito risk is moderate. So even though it's cold, mosquitoes still trying to make an appearance.
The little
Grass and
skeeters.
Skeeters. Grass and tree pollen are both moderate. Ragweed is high. Air quality is good. It's going to be a sunny and windy day, and I'm here for it. I'm trying to think, what am I going to wear? Am I going to put on some jeans and a hoodie? It's only going to be 68 degrees, so I can't go too crazy.
Can't go
Maybe
so.
a jacket. You're right, Angel. Gumbo weather. Yes. Yes. I made a pot of
You might
chilies.
want to throw on a cute Morning Star boutique
Oh, I already got it.
sweater.
You already know I got them.
I'm
I have
just
several.
saying, there's some cute ones out here you might
Yes,
want to
it
put
is.
on.
Yes, it is. And there's a couple, so I have choices. So I'm
Yeah.
excited to be able to put on something warm versus
And
sleeveless. Yes,
cute.
yes, yes. And cute, of course, of course.
Very cute. Mm-hmm.
So that is your weather for today. We've got some cool
All right.
temperatures, and
That's a
I'm
good weather report.
super excited. Yes.
Can I say this? Um, let's send prayers and thoughts
Ew.
to Jamaica, our
Yes.
brothers and sisters in Haiti, Jamaica, Dominican Republic. Yeah, our Kanko man ain't mentioned them at all. And they had a category 5.
Not a one, two,
Never
three, but
had
a five.
in history reported, never reported a category 5 has landed on their island. Their island's not that big. I
Five.
just can only imagine. I haven't looked for any of the updates, but I know it has torn through.
I know it has.
Our last update I saw, they said all the trees were down in Kingston.
Oh no, Kingston, Jamaica.
All the trees.
That's horrible. That's horrible. But we're gonna send our
Let's
prayers.
keep them in prayer. And the people who
Please
were there
do.
on vacation who couldn't get out.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
It's heartbreaking.
Melissa, you did your big one, girl. Melissa,
Melissa was
I
not
hope
playing
you calm
any.
down when you go back out to sick.
Well, I'm gonna look to see where it's going now because once it's done, it's on a clear path. You know what's up there, Florida. And Melissa, if you listen, if you want to go anywhere, go to Mar-a-Lago. Not that flatten that.
Go
If you're
there.
gonna do anything, and then make your
Look at
way
all
back,
that gaudy gold stuff. Take all that.
girl.
You don't need
It's
that.
not even real gold. It's fake gold.
I
Like
know. Yeah.
like
You scratch it, the paint chip. Like, quit playing with us.
fake, just like him.
Tarnished.
Anywho and anyhow, that is your weather
Yeah.
for the day. I hope you guys get out there and enjoy it. Yes, it's going to be rainy, but it's not going to be rainy here. So I'm going to try and, stand outside and maybe go for a walk on my lunch break instead of staying inside because it's so hot.
Mm-hmm.
So I can get
Mm-hmm.
outside and, get a little sun rays and the cool breeze. I'm so for it. So looking forward to tomorrow. Anywho, let's go ahead and get into this news. Whew, that you can use, baby. A lot has happened in 24 hours.
Yeah.
Um, oh
Yeah.
boy, y'all know who I'm talking about, the dude with the big ankles, Kanko McTaco. I gotta watch how I talk because they crying about it or whatever. You
Well,
know
ain't nothing wrong with that. That's his name. But anyhow,
that is his name. Mister. I got an MRI.
what he is doing to this country right now? Yeah.
He's getting. He's called. I'm being nice because I'm on the radio, but y'all know what it is. Anywho, it seems to me that the government shut down. The latest news that I got what is that states are going to sue over SNAP cutoff, as they should. They have the
I
money.
read that.
They
Yeah.
have the money. It's not that the government ran out of money. They're doing it out of pure hatred and spite towards American citizens. They don't. Let me be clear. If there's anybody out there that's listening, white people, this includes you. Okay, they don't care. If you're not of the 1%, they don't care about you. So they're gonna sue, and Democratic governors and attorney generals from 25 states sued to stop the White House from ending SNAP, Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program benefits, on November 1st, as the government reached day 28. Well, today is 29 of the shutdown. The lawsuit filed Tuesday in Boston called a looming food and aid cutoff contrary to law and arbitrary and capricious. And they're right. It's cruel.
It
It
is
is
cruel.
cruel. There's nothing else. It's not because, oh well, the Dems, and I heard somebody say the Dems. If y'all don't please recognize that the Dems don't control this. If the Democrats if the Democrat were to go into session and vote, okay, what makes you think that they would still, number one, still approve the SNAP benefits? Who knows? Because, he says one thing and does another, but you do realize that that would interfere with your health care. That is why they want them to come back in session. Um, yes, Mike Johnson still hasn't sworn in the young lady that won in Arizona because they're scared of the e-files. And we know what's in the e-files. Kanko Mr. MRI. Okay? And so the Dems folding would only hurt us. Yes, it would save some people, but at what cost? At what cost? And what's going to stop them from doing it again? If he wants something and somebody tells him no, okay, well then I'll take this away, Social Security away, and then shut down the government again. I encourage the Democrats, stand your ground. We are a community, all of us. We will feed our families. We will feed those who are hungry. There's food pantries popping up everywhere. HEB in Texas gave $5 million in
Five
food
million.
to
Mm-hmm.
the pantries.
Yeah.
Companies, people will stand up and step up to make sure that
People
people are
have to eat.
But at the end of the day, to stop a bully, you cannot fold
Can't
and
follow.
tuck tail. Come
Let,
on.
let me let me give y'all a
Go
brief
ahead.
summary of just a brief summary of it. Just think back to when the last government shut down, and what's his name? Schumer. What's his
Schumer.
name? Schumer went on and folded, and we were all mad. Why are you folding? We didn't understand what was happening at that moment. He knew that the Republicans were being influenced by Donald Trump, even though he wasn't the president at the time. They were influenced by him, so they were still doing whatever he asked them to do. Now that we are standing our ground, right? Now we see why he folded the one time, but not saying that he should have, but I understand it, and let me tell you why. Because Donald Trump, as soon as they stood their ground, as he can't keep anything to himself, he said, wow, this is unprecedented. They actually stood their ground. They just gave me a chance to do whatever it is I want, take away all the programs that they like. Let me take away everything they like. This was his opportunity to be the forerunner in Project 2025 and follow every bullet point to Project 2025. And that's where we are today. We are in the middle, we about 70%, 50% of Project 2025, okay? Everything that they said in Project 2025 just about has come to be. Okay, now they're attacking healthcare. And just know this, illegal immigrants cannot get a social security card. They cannot get a social security card. Therefore, they cannot apply for government assistance like healthcare. Okay, but in the event, if you, a human being, is in any country around this world and you get hurt and you go to the ER and there's a doctor there to treat you, that doctor is going to treat you.
No matter where
it goes for us too. If we are on vacation on some island and we get injured and we go to their hospital, their doctor is going to see us and care for us.
They don't say you're not
they don't say, oh,
you're illegal. You're not Italian. They don't say you're not Cuban.
They don't say that.
And we can't treat you. They bring you in and they treat you. I need people to think. It's not even hard. Think.
This is a very easy fix. Subsidizes are what we're trying to keep for the ACA to continue with those credits. People who have businesses cannot afford healthcare, or they just choose not to do it for their employees. Therefore, working families have to have some medical coverage for their family.
Walmart.
They depend on the ACA. Yeah, Walmart. So do a little bit of digging. It don't take a lot. Do a little bit of digging. Just a little bit of Google. A little Google.
Just a little.
And you'll learn this stuff.
Don't listen to everything that somebody tells you. Don't even listen to me. Go and research.
Listen to me. Go Google what I just said.
It doesn't make sense for us to cave. If you cave, then what's going to stop him? And we've heard for years how the Democrats are weak. Now, which one do you want? Do you want them to be weak and cave? Or do you want them to stand their ground and say, no, you will not strip people from health care?
That's right. Because he is rabid and he wants to do whatever he can to hurt us. He is not in our best interest.
No.
And it is not about us. He's over across seas right now making deals, making all kind of ways to make himself rich. He got lost in he out of his mind. He over there out of his mind. The lady had to redirect him. Because he got dementia, he got issues. And they're doing anything they want, regardless if it's constitutional or not. They don't care about the Constitution. So that was just my little bit on that topic, because
I mean,
we
people
gotta
are,
know. We gotta
we
know what this is
do.
really about.
And people stop thinking, what do you want? I keep saying this. What do you want? You keep saying that the Democrats are too weak. Well, when they stand up, now you want them to cave? Which one is it? If you who are out there complaining have went on November 5th of 2024 and voted for the educated Black woman instead of the convict, the 34 convicted felon, we wouldn't be in this mess, if you want to know the truth. So I need you to sit down and let the adults handle things. If the Democrats have to stand their ground so this country doesn't lose their health care, I need y'all to just hush and do it. I get it. It's hard to pay bills. It's hard putting food on the table. I get it. But it's even worse if we allow a dictator, if we allow a clown to ruin this country. He's already, let's talk about this ballroom and who, man, he's got somebody else paying for the ballroom. He's got somebody else paying.
7 supposed to be, right?
Yes, 37
donors. And y'all need to go look at that list.
Why would we have 37 donors paying for a ballroom? Why would we have somebody that we don't know who it is offering to pay the military? Are we for sale? Have we been sold is the question.
Think about it, y'all.
Sold like a two.
Think about it.
Y'all
ain't nobody doing nothing for nothing. It's always something for something.
And y'all know how he operates.
Exactly. There's always a kickback. There's always something. You give me this and I'll give you it, because it's always a quid pro quo when it comes to this criminal. Because remember, y'all elected a criminal.
Y'all elected a criminal. If you didn't vote at all, you elected a criminal. If you voted for the man with the fat Kanko's MRI, you elected a criminal.
A criminal.
I voted for the educated Black woman who wanted to make sure that this country was progressing. But you were so worried about kittens and kids and what you need. Let's go to break, because I'm about to go there. What y'all need to do, Becky.
They don't care nothing about these kids. Quit playing.
They don't. You need
these
to
kids,
make sure that your kids got locks on their doors at night. That's what you need to do. Let's go to break. You are listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. We will be right back after this quick commercial break.
Why advertise with Our Plugs, LLC? What do you get? Radio promotion. Perfect for online businesses. YouTube promotion. Customers can view your commercial. TikTok promo. Gain followers and showcase product. Follow us on all platforms, YouTube and TikTok. Our Plugs, LLC. www.ourplugs.com.
This fall, step into style that has bold and beautiful as the season itself. From cozy layers, statement pieces, Morningstar Boutique has everything to meet your needs. Affordable fashion meets everyday elegance. This season, it's your time to shine.
At Lovership Apparel, we believe fashion is more than clothing. It's a statement of self-love, confidence, and authenticity. From our signature beautiful hoodies to our versatile everyday wear, every piece is designed to inspire you to embrace who you truly are. Whether you're at home or on the go, making moves in the world, Lovership Apparel lets you show up boldly and comfortably. Shop the collection today at www.lovershipapparel.com or find us on ourplugs.com. Lovership Apparel, where love meets style.
Welcome to Compassion Counseling and Training Services, LLC, where healing takes flight. I am Nicole Wiley, licensed independent clinical social worker, and we empower children, individuals, families, and couples through individualized therapy via telehealth. Using evidence-based approaches like CBT and mindfulness, we help clients build resilience and rediscover their wings. If you're ready to begin your journey, visit CompassionCounselingAndTrainingServices.com.
Welcome to a world that sparkles. Tumblers for every personality. For the men, smoking trays and cutting boards. For the women, flower jewelry and honeybee coasters. tic-tac-toe and dominoes. Sneakers, sneakers, sneakers. Sparkle Luxe keychains and trinket trays. Head over to ourplugs.com and receive a special coupon code for $7 off $35.
Opal May Simplistic Beauty is hair care and skincare in a bottle. Take a quick survey and let us design your own formula. Go to ourplugs.com, look for Opal May Simplistic Beauty, and we can get your formula out to you as soon as possible. We hope to hear from you soon. Have a great day. And we are back. You are listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. So, Miss Morningstar, did you have any other stories that you wanted to
Yeah, I
share?
can run through just a couple real quick. So a judge, and I'm giving all the grace to these judges because they have been on it with this administration. A judge blasts the Border Patrol boss, Greg Bovino, for violating excessive force order.
Good.
Chicago, of course. The federal judge on Tuesday admonished the agent leading the Trump administration and immigration crackdown in Chicago, saying that she wants to receive daily reports from him after federal authorities failed to follow her previous order to curtail the use of riot control weapons on peaceful protesters, journalists, and bystanders. Kids dressed in Halloween costumes walking to a parade do not pose an immediate threat to the safety of the law enforcement officers, is what the judge said. Judge Sarah Ellis told Border Patrol Gregory Bovino during a court hearing Tuesday. They just don't. And you can't use riot control weapons against them. So apparently they sprayed in the air as some kids were having their Halloween parade and marching down the street. And now in this quiet neighborhood, I guess, which was once quiet, Old Irving Parkwood in Chicago, she said it was a fairly quiet neighborhood. A lot of the kids are now, scared to go outside because they feel like they're being harassed.
They are being harassed.
Yes.
Maybe, the good Lord knows that I couldn't be a judge because the way I would have locked him up.
And you should see him. He looked like he wanted him, who
you let one more person complain,
lead a militia.
And I'm putting you in jail, and ain't nobody gonna stop me.
Yeah,
because I don't make no doggone.
That needs to be the next move. These fake officers need to be placed in handcuffs and put in prison.
Lord, y'all bow your eyes and close your head, please. Lord, don't let them come to Texas, because look, it stands your ground here. I feel threatened. Period.
They're sick. They are some sick individuals. And what's gonna be in store for them? Whew.
Keep messing with people. I did see an article that said National Guard troops stunned with rare vow to defy Trump's orders and stand up to the Gestapo. So they're saying the National Guards, several of them saying we're not doing it. No. We're not going against U.S. citizens. That's not what we signed up
for now.
Yes.
Know your constitutional rights. I mean, your oath is way more important. Your oath.
You took an oath to the Constitution, not to a dictator,
to Trump.
Not to Mr. MRI.
Mr. Aceta perfect MRI. The devil's a lie. You better show us it.
There are people in Texas that are suing their doctors because they have been giving their children Tylenol and they're autistic. And so they're suing their doctors. Y'all, you can't make this up. Lord, have mercy.
Where they come from? Y'all? Where they come from?
This is just ridiculous. Suing the doctors.
Oh my God!
I'm sorry, not the doctors.
Did these people fall?
No, I take that. I misspoke. Not the doctors. They're suing the makers of Tylenol. If I was the maker of Tylenol,
AG here. The AG started that.
Yes, if I were the maker
and
of Tylenol,
he's special.
I would sue for defamation. Oh, the way I would sue for defamation. AG. I would sue the AG. I would sue all of them. the dude with the bad voice, what's his name? Robert F. Kennedy. I would sue him. I would sue out. Oh man, please
I
put
agree.
me on your board. I'm gonna tell y'all how to
Sparkle
get.
kicks. The world got dumber, and I think COVID did it. I don't know. Maybe they was already here. Maybe COVID
No,
just brought them
dumb.
out.
These people are just dumb.
COVID probably brought it out because they was hiding in their bunkers, and they went out like this.
Like the ballroom is
This
being.
is wild.
Let's.
Okay.
Do you have any? We can go on and on and on and on.
I could go on and on, but I'm not today. I mean, there's other stuff happening, but we all know what it is. They still blowing up, boats in the Caribbean.
They are. What is it? 4 more boats.
It was like 14 more people are unalive. 4 boats, 14 people unalive. 1 survived. I mean, talking about allegedly, no proof, no evidence, no questioning, no nothing, just murder.
I need the president of Colombia to handle your business, whatever that may be.
I'm telling you, he ain't gonna be here forever, y'all. It's ticking. That time is ticking.
Something needs to happen. This is ridiculous. Let's go ahead and bring the ladies up and get started on our.
So everybody is coming up?
Sure.
Okay.
T-Wiz said I would sue them, their mammies, their pappies, and their. I can't say that on the air, T-Wiz, but it's funny.
Hey,
T.
Y'all already know how T-Wiz is. Good morning.
You know she a mess. Good morning. So on the stage today, we have our normal crew, We have Counselor Nikki in the house. Hey, honey. And of course, we have Mrs. Jack with that smart commentary. Hey, honey. Your hair is cute, girl. You pretty.
She over there waving it up, popping with the
right. She came back real cute.
Didn't
she? Don't play. And she'll step out on you, too. You don't even be ready. You be like, okay.
You trying. Tell nobody. You cute. And then, of course, let's welcome Miss Alyshia Jackson with Mommy Co. Welcome to Our Plugs, honey.
Welcome.
Hey, Alyshia. Good morning. Welcome.
Thank you. We've heard so many good things about you from our girl up there, Miss Nikki. And so today we are going, Mommy Co. Today we are going to speak with Miss Alyshia Jackson about her company. And before we get started, let's go ahead and play your video, okay? Y'all stand by.
Meet Alyshia Jackson of Mommy Co. Mommy Co offers coaching services for mothers that may seek support with self-identity or clarity in their daily roles. Mommy Co offers workshops and social events to connect mothers with like-minded women. Mommy Co offers everyday products to empower women and gives 5% cash back from each sale to the Mommy Co community. To connect with Alyshia and Mommy Co, go to ourplugs.com.
I love that, especially that song.
You look great on that video, baby. You look gorgeous.
That song gets me so emotional.
It does. It does. That song, baby.
It's that song.
What a great company.
Yes. So, Alyshia, tell us about your company and what it is that you do.
Yes, thank you so much. Good morning, you guys. So Mommy Co is a social club focused on helping women rediscover their social life after birth. So we host events once or twice a month, sometimes with the kids and sometimes just with the moms. And it's from things of like a brunch or vision boards or perfume exchanges. Every month is something different. We host retreats once a year. And then outside of that, we have our coaching. So it's walking alongside of mothers as they transition, whether it's your first kid or your 4th kid. It's a transition no matter what. Which kid you're on, adding to your household. So coaching, empowering, setting those goals, and just bringing mothers back to the front face, because I feel like we have just been dismissed, and it's not a lot of people that's creators in the world. So I feel like we should celebrate motherhood and not look like, oh, that's just a lady with her kids.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. I wish you were here like, 36 years ago when I was a first mom. You got a grandma code?
And actually, yes, we be having all ages from, because grandmas get their kids and they don't know, well, what I'm supposed to do, like where I'm supposed to take them to. So they bring their kids to the events, or even just them. It's like, oh, I'm an empty nester and now I don't have nothing to do. So let me go hang out with some, like-minded,
but I mean,
like-minded people. Yeah.
truth be told, when do you ever stop being a mother?
You don't.
Right, right.
You don't.
I still call my mother because luckily I still have her here. So I call my mom and I'm like, Mom.
Or they come to the event with their mom, right? Like, Mom, come on, let's go to this brunch together, or let's go do this together. So, and it's different from, the nightclubs or something like that. It's something else to look forward to. Yeah.
That's
So
amazing.
you said that you guys do counseling. So is it like starting with postpartum, or when they first have the baby, and just all the way throughout? Is it something like that?
Yep. So it's coaching. It wouldn't be counseling. It's coaching. So it's, yep. So usually I do take clients as postpartum. So working along that first year. And then I have seasoned moms where they're like, okay, I don't even have an identity. Where do I even begin? How do I even dig into what my passions are, what I'm interested in? So it's usually like a 6-month program that we usually create, set goals, and have someone that's cheering you on.
So now I have another question, because for the audience that does not know, I don't have any children. So when I hear things like this, it just makes me have more questions. You said some of them may feel like they don't have an identity anymore. Does that mean like they have it all wrapped up in the baby? Once the baby comes, their whole life is now baby, 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 and you help them get back to baby and mother and person?
Absolutely. So as a woman, we're nurturing so much, whether that is an independent mom, whether that's a mom that's married. You're kind of nurturing that household. You're not just you anymore. So really just helping them find out that it's like me too, right? Let me put me on that to-do list as well. I'm checking off everything. I'm doing everything, but I can't even create 15 minutes of space just for myself. So yes, it's just finding that me too in motherhood.
What made you want to start Mommy Co? Like, what made you decide that it's something that people need?
So I became a mom overnight in 2013. I didn't know I was pregnant. Yes, I didn't know I was pregnant with my daughter until I went into labor. So
time out. We're not just gonna let you go past that like that. No, ma'am. Right. Flag on the play.
Let her finish the story first, ma'am.
Yeah, so I'm thinking I had my life all set up. I had a full ride scholarship to college. And I woke up overnight, had back problems. She was growing in my spine. Sorry, I'm on a motion light in my room right here. She was growing in my back. So I went into the hospital for back problems, and they're like, oh, we're just gonna send you home with ibuprofen and stuff. Nothing's wrong, and then like I was getting ready to be discharged. And I'm like, something is happening. This is not, I can't go home. And they're like, okay, let's do a full body scan. And then they're like, oh, you're going into labor, like right now. Like, we have to hurry up. You're going into labor. Like, you're dilated. Like, it's a baby in there. Like, so it was just a whole different thing. I did tell my story on Lifetime. So if you ever browsing around on the Lifetime channel, I wasn't expecting a baby, episode 5. I go a little bit.
My mouth is wide open.
So with that journey, it was a very unfamiliar territory. Yes, I have my mom and my grandma and different things like that. But I just really lost a sense of self, and it was nowhere to go. It was like, oh, well, something's wrong with you, so you got to go to therapy, or I'm going to put you on these meds, or, and it was just always just a fix it type of thing. And it was like, no, we need community. We need to be around people that's pushing us, and we can laugh. And just because I'm saying I'm tired doesn't mean I want CPS at my door. That means I'm just tired for right now, or whatever the case may be. So I knew it was a space that was needed. And then I knew that not everyone need a doctor's appointment. Some people just need that phone a friend. So I wanted to create that space because I needed it, in my
That's
postpartum
smart.
period, and just finding out who I was. And then I was like, I don't want to just be just a mom. Like it was just like, oh, you're just a mom, and I'm like, no, I'm more than just a mom.
Do
So,
people really say that?
Yes, girl.
yeah, I feel like you're just a mom, or you're just a wife, or you're,
Yeah.
it's like, well, what about me? Like, who am I?
Yeah.
So,
I
yes,
think a lot of the times we don't realize how much when we have our children, they take from our identity and who we are, because we are naturally, like you said, we're nurturers. So we naturally give it all. And because we want naturally the best for our kids. We want them exactly to be us and better than us, more than what we had, so we lose that touch with our own selves and we neglect ourselves. It's just real.
You're right.
We neglect ourselves in some aspects, and not just being a mother. If you marry, you're a wife too. So it's just
and so you
a
have
wife
to
and a
look
mom.
for your own identity. So I mean,
It's a double
I
whammy.
absolutely love this. And when I said that earlier, if 36 years ago, that was a true statement, because when I had my first child, I was lost. I didn't know all the things, and of course, I had my mother, I had my grandmother, but
Me too.
I'm not gonna call my mom in the middle of the night because I'm feeling. There's a lot of emotions with this newborn that you don't know, because I was young. I was 19 when I had my first baby, and it was just like, I don't know what I'm doing. And my parents were very supportive, very. I thank God for that, because they were just, okay, let me nurture you. And then I had I thank her all the time. My god sister stepped in and she basically nurtured me and my child to help me to see how to be a mom. I knew how to be a daughter. I knew how to be a sister. I had no idea how to be a mom. And that we need that in the community. There's so many moms out here. We talked about a story yesterday where a mom, or you guys talked about a story on Sunday where a mom had the baby and left the baby in the train station.
Yeah, on the stairs.
So it happens, and this is Alyshia, this is such a need in the community, and I'm so glad that Nikki found you and brought you to us, because you're needed, honey. You really are.
you.
That's all right. Elijah, how old is your daughter now?
Yeah, she's 12.
She's 12. Okay, so it was 12 years ago.
Preteen. Bless it. Be ready.
Bless your heart, baby.
She need a group for that. These teens
right.
And
that's another reason I'm like, I want to be around people where I can get that advice, right? I want to hear the experience. So it's being around people like, okay, well, how was your preteens? And we just share stories, we just share experiences, and I think
I
that
have a
just
teenage
gives
daughter.
us a
She's
little hope.
17, so I mean, it's but you're gonna make it. You're gonna make it.
It feels like one of those, like, not just team building, but esteem building, right?
Yeah.
When you can get into a group of people who have experienced the same thing as you, or have stages that you haven't gotten to yet, but you can get the advice from, and they're not scared to give it to you. You're not scared to ask for it. I think that's one of the most comfortable places people can be, because sometimes people are just scared. I just like Kitty was saying, that was her first baby. She didn't know anything. She didn't want to call her mom in the middle of the night. Me, I had to call everybody. This baby is hollering. I don't know why. I fed it, did bathe it, change it, but when you can get into an environment like that and you build that for people, that is amazing.
That's amazing.
I love it.
Me too.
Need one for wine lovers.
Now, Miss Jack. Anyway, let's take a quick commercial break. Miss Jack, what?
Mimosas.
No, Miss Jack. No. Let's take a quick commercial break. You are listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. We'll be right back.
Hey guys. Yes, this is my nonprofit, Carter's Caring Hands. And what my nonprofit does, we give fresh food boxes to those families in need. that's struggling to keep food on their tables. We also go out into the unhoused community, give out care bags here in the Kalamazoo, Michigan area. So if you'd like to donate to the cause, please go to www.carterscaringhands.com and donate whatever you can, so we together can uplift those families that's struggling to keep food on their tables. Highly appreciated. God bless.
And I'd like for you to do one more thing for me. Hold up two fingers. This is you, and this is me, and the space that exists between us should be filled with value.
Equal, a global human initiative, and its value identity model are the outcomes of that day. The outcome that Prince, the revolution, and George Floyd produced.
Hi everyone, my name is Ashley Middleton, life and executive leadership coach and owner of Radiate Coaching and Development, where we provide transformational strength-based coaching and mentorship. My goal specifically is to support you in identifying your mission, your vision, and your values that help you take your power back as you are building your career. Whether it's within or outside of the corporate world, my goal is to really empower you in making decisions that work well for you. So if you want to reach out to me, by all means, you can email me at radiate@midspiration.com or check out my website at radiatecoaching.com.
Hi, I'm Tori G, owner and founder of Say Something Tees, a statement t-shirt company. I got into this business by mistake, but the mission was no accident. As a Black female-owned brand, we do more than just sell shirts. We make statements. Our designs spark conversation, sometimes shady, sometimes in your face, but always bold. From the 92% collection, honoring Black women who always show up, to Dear Black Woman, a love letter to our strength and resilience. Our tees empower, uplift, and keep it real. Because at Say Something Tees, we believe your shirt should speak before you do. Shop Black owned, shop with a purpose. Find us at www.saysomething.biz and let's say something together.
Hi, I'm Dr. Kenneth Morgan Aguilera, a U.S. Army veteran and the executive director of a nonprofit healthcare organization, running for Congress in Texas' 12th Congressional District as your next congressman and a voice for the people, bringing resolution for today's economical crisis. Please don't forget that early voting starts Monday, October 20th, 2025 through Friday, October 31st, 2025. And I would love to have your support and vote as we take our country out of the hands of the corrupt.
And we are back. You are listening to Our Plugs, a Community Connection. Elijah, we have a couple more questions, and then we're going to go ahead and hop over to substance abuse. This is such a great topic, though, and I love what you're doing, honestly. I really and truly do. And I love to see it. So thank you, Nikki, for sharing Elijah with us. Okay, so you want to hit up maybe number 4, Miss Morningstar?
Yeah, let's go with number 4. Okay, so Elijah, in a world that often glorifies being busy, how do you encourage moms to prioritize self-care without feeling guilty?
Yeah, starting with just 5 minutes and working your way up. So I am someone that believes in transition time, and that if that's going from work to home, if that's going from home to work, setting aside 5 minutes to check in with yourself and see how you're showing up first, because a lot of times we start off with a rough morning at home and then we go into work and that leaves in our day. Or we coming from work and we're going home and the kids is picking up whatever we had from at work. So transition time. A lot of people think, oh, I don't have time. Starting with 5 minutes, working yourself up to 7 minutes, and working yourself up to 15 minutes. And before you know it, you will have an hour out of each day just for you.
I love that.
I like that. We talked about that before.
Mm-hmm.
Were we? We talked
Yeah.
about that before in one of our, remember what we say, when you get off work, you need that like drive home from work to home to kind of be a time where you kind of detoxing and you just maybe playing your favorite music or listening to a book or just kind of getting your
That's
mind
me.
together. One of my good girlfriends, what she does when she comes home, she has two young people, and when she comes home, she sits in her car. She said now they starting to come to her car window like, mine,
My kids
mine.
did that. Mine.
So she said she was so aggravated. She like, I'm gonna just stop at the park or something and just.
I did.
She got too close to home. They can see you. They can see you. They can talk to you.
They peeking out the window.
Right.
What's she doing?
She pulled up. You see her out there?
Yeah, park around the corner.
You know,
Right.
you know what gets a dead giveaway? The doggone ring. That ring bell.
Yes.
You know how when you pull up, they can hear the ring bell. That's what she said. They know when she pull up. They like, oh, mommy here.
Yep. And let me immediately go to her. And kids, they're innocent. They don't know. They
don't know
you all day. Mom's home. You know,
that's security.
If you think about it, we are the most important people in our children's lives. Yes, they have their fathers. I don't take anything away from dads, but there's something different because mommy carried you. And when mommy carries you, dad was there, yes, you know, but mommy has never not been there. So that's the security is instant, you know.
It's a
mom.
A security blanket, like it's a tie. I guess it's a bond you can never.
You can, and you should never want to. I love it.
No.
My kid's grown, and I still love it. Go ahead, Miss Shanika. Go ahead.
So my next question is: do you also coach the parents, the moms, how to teach the kids and the hubby that mommy needs an hour, and to not feel bad about that or how to deal with their reaction to it?
Absolutely. So a lot of people just say boundaries, but it's healthy boundaries. And it's actually having those conversations, the dialogue, you know, when your kids of age, right? To say, hey, I just need 5 minutes. And I started early, like, I just need 5 minutes, you know, I just need 5 minutes. And it teaches your household to also respect your boundaries. And then they also create their own boundaries. So then, you know, when my son say, oh, I just need 5 minutes, or my daughter, I just need 5 minutes, I don't take it as, oh, you're being rude or you're being disrespectful. I take it as, okay, let me let you recenter yourself and then show up the way that you best need to. And I think that practice starts with dialogue. So I do encourage them to have conversations, set those boundaries. It's going to take time, right? Because it's a new environment. But I think the conversation is where it starts.
Absolutely. And I, for one, am a Nana, can I get 5 minutes type. I mean, I taught him early on from, you know, when you're a grandmother, you're doing it all over again. And in my case, I'm doing it all over again. And I love it. No complaints. I eventually, I know my daughter's going to be like, I want my kid back. But until then, I'm going to enjoy it. But I've taught him the give me 5 minutes, and now he does it. And I understand. So our kids they're sponges. So they learn exactly from us. And think about it like this, if a kid is seeing you get up, go to work, they know, I got to get up and go to work once I get older. I got to go find me a job you got to try and let the kids understand these are the boundaries. And if I need boundaries, so do you. You know, a lot of parents need to hear that your children need boundaries as well. And nowadays we need to instill that in them everywhere they go, because people are crazy, and boundaries is necessary for everybody.
And that's the stuff that they don't teach you, you know, as you're becoming a mother. Nobody tells you that. You know, I became a mother at 42. Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, okay. I became a mother at 42. My mother had passed away by then. My grandmother was gone, you know, and I was used to just being able to get up and go travel, go do whatever I wanted to. And so nobody's telling me, you know, it's the little things. I remember I put up at the gas station one day and I had to run in because the pump was messed up. And I looked in the back like, I got a car seat, you know, like, I can't just run in anymore. It was
like
this
real life.
Stuff like, yeah, like
I got a real life disconnect this baby and take this baby in here with me.
Yeah, I was like, I am not doing all that. I'm about to go. I just went to another gas station, but it's, that don't teach you about that. And now she's 6. I'm learning that, you know what, we got to get some boundaries going. We got to get some coping skills going. So I teach her the same stuff that I learned and the stuff that I've been doing. And, now she thinks she's my little homie, my little broke best friend. But she will tell me in a minute, like, yeah, she'll tell me in a minute, like, I need 5 minutes. Okay, you got it. You got it. Yeah,
because that's how girls
but nobody
are.
teaches you that. Yeah,
girls are like that.
So it really is like a learn as you go.
Yeah,
situation.
absolutely.
Yeah.
There's no book. There is
no rule book.
There's no rule book, and every child is different. I had one child
and
who constantly needed my attention. Then I had another child that was like, I got it,
Yeah.
And then I had another child that's just so chill. He's just like, nah, I'm good. But every child is different. A boy, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Every child is different. So you got to make those changes within, being a parent, and then, until then you're a grandparent. And, this is the best job in the world. It is. But it's also the most complicated and the hardest job in the world.
It's hard. And it's no perfect in parenting.
No. And I helped out with a lot of kids throughout my life. Friends, children, my nieces and nephews.
Like
but it's not the same. It's not the same. When I have my own child, I'm like, wait a minute. What am I supposed to do with this? Like somebody,
you can't give it back.
Right. I'm sleepy. She's waking up smiling, thinking we kicking it. What's happening? And and I had to learn too. I had to try to find myself again. Like, okay, wait, where am I at in here? Because it's all about her.
Mm-hmm.
So this is awesome. This is really needed.
Yes, it is.
We have 2 more questions we need to get through.
Okay. I know we're just talking. Let's go. Community and connection seems to be a big part of Mommy Co's purpose. Can you share how you foster that sense of sisterhood and support among mothers?
Yes, just starting with community and being intentional how I show up, being intentional how I lead in spaces, because I believe that movements follow how you set the example. So for me, it started with just small gatherings, like, hey, come, bring a friend. And it just started to become that. And then when I started the clothing, it started to be an automatic thing. When you see someone else wearing it, when you see someone else at the event, it's automatically love, because it's like, okay, we have the same missions, we have the same values, we believe in sisterhood, we're doing it together. And then it just started to spill out into the community. Now you're at work with someone that you may have seen at an event, or you guys are after church going to an event, and different things like that. It just became something to do and something that felt good. A lot of people go into places and they're like, I feel like I'm just being talked at, or I feel like I'm being told what to do, and I can't just be me. And I'm going to be me in every space that I go in, and I feel like it is choosing to show up in love is a choice. And I think a lot of us don't check ourselves. Yeah. And I think if this is free and I can show up and lead in this way, why not? I feel good about it. And then I'm leading to make somebody else smile. And I think that can be intentional for the next person. So I'm very intentional on how I show up. And then the people that is along with the movement, how they show up. I have just seen their energy shift, and just feeling like being seen. A lot of moms don't feel seen. And I think Mommy Co's provide that space for a lot of women to feel seen and heard and also empowered.
Absolutely love it.
I'm sad now.
Why?
Because I didn't know that a lot of mommies didn't feel seen. Like when y'all was talking about your whole identity being wrapped up in the kid, I just figured, hey, you had a baby, it's a package.
But it's not a
now
bad.
You just go,
It's not a sad. It's not a sad thing. I don't think so.
Right?
No. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's a sad thing. I think a lot of times when you show up in spaces after having kids, a lot of times you're attached to the kids, right? So, oh, where's the kids? Oh, I didn't see the kids. Instead of like, how you doing? Like, how are you? What you have going on? What's your goals and your ambition? That's what I mean, like not being, like kind of seen. You're kind of just like, overlooked in that segment. Or you're judged on how, what your kids look like, or just, what your kids got, and different things
Yeah.
like that. And I believe in, okay, the shirt may be stained up, but just I got an extra shirt. We don't
Yeah.
have to bring it to attention. Just do it.
And we don't have,
So,
we don't have
And
to
I
make
was,
it
I
belittle.
love clothes, so I was the
mhm.
queen of
I
changing
know your
Tamia's
baby had that
clothes.
all the going, all
Woo!
the
If y'all could just see her change of clothes and how and that was my thing. I was always shopping, and I wasn't buying myself nothing. I was buying her stuff all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. I found myself every time I went into the store, I was going to the baby section,
That's okay
and make
though, but
sure she had this, that, and another.
you have to remember that you're still you. And
Mm-hmm.
I know years ago, I started doing this when I go to baby showers. Of course, I'm going to, buy a gift for the baby. Everybody's there to buy a gift for the baby. But I want to focus on that mom because I
I
remember
love
being
that.
that mother. And my niece is pregnant now, and I just made sure that once you have this baby, go get a massage on AT.
Yes.
Go get a massage because you need it. I promise you, you do.
Mhm.
Look, I need one yesterday. So I know as a brand new mom, she's going to take the time and get to know. But one day she's going to say, you know what? I'm going to schedule me a massage and go do some self-care. And we as mothers, we forget that part of life because a baby's not something that you can just put down and walk away from and I'm gonna come back to it next week or I'm gonna come back. No, this is 24/7 365. So
All the time.
yes, all the time. And it's really easy to forget yourself. And don't, baby, wife, and heaven forbid if you have to go back to work, and what is
Career.
6 weeks that they give you?
Right.
That's no time.
That's
That
not.
is absolutely no time.
It's really not.
It's
Do
not.
you do like Zoom?
Yes.
Yes. Yep. So I host virtual workshops or in-person workshops, and that's what the co is for, collaboration, Mommy Co. Because we are the strongest people in a lot of these organizations and a lot of these corporate worlds. And I like to bring Mommy Co into these different spaces to help these organizations or corporate America pour into the people that are the heads of their businesses.
I love
Yeah,
That's
so
a
we do
good idea.
virtual workshops with your community. We do, I know Nikki was at our last event, so usually the organization or the business will also have Mommy Co gifts, which is a gift to a mom for coming into that space because it's a celebration. We want them to feel good. So yes, we do offer virtual or in person.
I feel like that would be so perfect for a mom with postpartum that can't get away, but she can still log in and talk with you or the group
Absolutely.
and give them that motivation that they need virtually. Like,
And
that's amazing.
And one thing that I can say is because you do virtual, Elijah and Mommy Co are on our plugs. So you can actually schedule with Elijah on our plugs and get started because there's so many moms out there that need it. And if anyone, I know there's plenty of people listening out there on TikTok, YouTube, Holly Springs, Mississippi, and Memphis, Tennessee. And wherever else, if you know someone that's expecting or a brand new mother or a mother who has a teenage daughter or son and you see that they need it, gift this. The holidays are coming up. Gift a session. Gift. Instead of us putting, and I'm going to say it, instead of us going and giving it to the ones and giving it to the man with the big cankles. Y'all know how I get. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me get my fan. Hold on. I'm coming. All right. Y'all know how I get. Instead of y'all giving it to the companies is giving to the man with the cankles and the Mr. MRI, gift your loved ones a session with Elijah. Why not?
Yes,
gift your loved
I
ones
agree.
with Nikki. Why not? Gift your loved ones an outfit or some jewelry, whatever, from Miss Morningstar. Gift your loved ones from Miss Jack. Pour back into our community. They got enough money. And you see what they do with it. What do they do with the money? They give it to the man with the rotten hands.
To
All
build
right.
a palace.
To build a bunch of foolishness for rich people.
Let me ask the last question, Miss.
Yes.
Okay, I was gonna throw one at him.
Go ahead. Miss Morningstar. You know Miss Jack ain't got.
You know, I keep questions.
I know. We got to do sobriety. She just, but I love it. I love it. That's her personality. We know Miss Jack. Looking ahead, what's your vision for Mommy Co? And how do you hope to continue impacting the lives of mothers and families in the future?
Yes, I have a really good vision. So, I in the near future hope to have not only a center but also be providing stable housing for moms. So it will be a postpartum recovery center, so that you don't go straight home. You will come to the center and we will nurture and love on you.
Let me ask you this.
It take a black woman to think of stuff like that.
Let me ask you this. Are you going to go on tour with it? Are you going to do different states? Are you considering that in your future? Like coming and doing seminars, or hosting events in different cities?
Absolutely. Yes. I want it to be a movement. So I wanted to move throughout the United States.
That is awesome.
And build a team.
Definitely look forward to attending one when you come to Houston.
I am so glad that you have connected with Our Plugs. That's what we do. We're building our team. We're building out. You are now a part of the team. We will hey, new moms that need a break. Look, I got somebody for you. I have somebody for you because we need this.
We do.
And if y'all have any space where moms are like, I know up here we do like shelters or schools where there's teen moms. So anyone that have a space and they're looking for speakers, virtual workshops, and different things like that where moms are, I am welcome to come into that space as well.
Absolutely. I know there's a couple there's one right down the street off of 288. Yeah, off of 288. There's a shelter down there. There's several schools that have the young mothers. I love this. I absolutely love it, Alyshia.
It is. That is such a feel good.
Right.
Yeah.
So what I do have a question from TikTok. We've got Priscilla asking. She said, I will come in the DMV. She said, what is the best way to send information to groups? So how can we send this information to the groups? If you want to send us some information and we can pass it on. I mean, you're part of our team now, so you can just email us and give us the information and we can pass it on to these organizations or these shelters or these women's centers so they can get in touch with you as well.
Absolutely. Yes, I can email you guys over my information, or I can be just contacted by email, and that'll be just mommycomn@gmail.com.
And it's on Our Plugs, right?
It is on
Yep, it is on Our Plugs, correct.
And we can actually add you to the newsletter.
Okay.
And so they can a little link to your site or a reminder that to go to Mommy Co for new moms. We'll talk offline, but I think that this is a wonderful movement that you're doing.
I've never heard anything like this.
Me
this
either.
Is amazing.
And
there's a lot of things going on in this world. For us to never have heard this type of thing is crazy.
Well, we heard it now, and you know what? We're connecting the dots now. So I am happy that Nikki, you had the fortitude to actually, let me go check this out. And you brought the lady who put it all together to us. And we're just going to continue to grow. This is what I love.
Thank you, Nikki.
Thank you.
Yes.
I started talking to her immediately. I was like, hey, come here for a minute. Let me tell you something. Let me talk to you about something.
Exactly.
That she did.
That's what we have to do.
That's called community connection.
Yeah, that's what it's about. And that's
so needed.
Yes, it is. And you got to think about it. We are living in a time where they're trying to silence us and keep us separate. Well, the fact that we do this 5 days a week and we bring on new people, and we're not even trying, we're connecting the dots. We will never be silenced. Our voices are loud. You call us aggressive. Let us show you how aggressive we are as a unit. You know, you
Yes.
cannot stop this. We are Black women, and we love it.
You got a message. I
Oh,
love Mommy Cole from
I
T
know,
Wiz,
Oh,
and
T Wiz.
one of our.
And that's a lot coming from T.
I
Wiz.
know, because T
That's
Wiz
why I
is
put it
slow,
up there.
man. You'll learn. You gonna see Elysia. T Wiz, baby. She holds
She
no
got a
punch.
good heart.
She's a
She is
sweetheart. I love
actually
her.
Got a
she's
wonderful heart.
actually a therapist herself. So
Yeah,
Yes.
this
I
stuff
love.
is amazing.
I do. I love it. I know we were supposed to. We can talk about being substance abuse, or we can move it to next week because I didn't realize, but I think that this is such a needed topic.
It
But
was.
we can touch on it really quick if you want to, Nikki, or you want to move it to next week. It's up to you.
Miss Jack, what you think? I'm okay with moving it to next week. What about you, Miss Jack?
I would say move it to next week because I think today was filled with something that was very much needed, and to try to dilute the information that we need the more time for next week.
Absolutely. That's fine by me. Elijah, let me ask you, and I'm quite sure Miss Jack or the ladies, one of you guys have. So what do the dads say? Because this is Mommy Co. So what are the dads saying? What about me?
Yes, well,
yeah,
it's to the kids too. I got the kids like, can we wear Mommy Code? The dads want to wear Mommy Code. Honestly, I have a lot of dads that support the movement. Like, like, no, when she come home from your events, or I like when she's getting dressed and having something to do, like when she leaves. So it has been a lot more dads where they're either getting the merch for their moms, or they're introducing their moms to it. And sometimes, women can be a little guarded a little bit at first, like, how this woman, but but once they actually be like welcoming and they come into the space, and just seeing how, even if it's a Sunday event, you come home and you're happy to be at, with your family, you reset for the week. So a lot of dads have been in support of, no, my mom, she feels good, when she leave your event, or just having someone else to talk to, right? Or kids' birthday parties, and if you invite us, we showing up, and different stuff like that. So even the kids, I had a workshop that was around like self-love and self-care and how to implement it with your kids. And just seeing the kids just smile, like, I love my mom, like, my mom feels good today. I had one kid where his mom was super depressed, and she would just be in a room, for just, she felt like, oh, I'm gonna do it in isolation, and the whole time her kid was feeling it. While she's separating herself, and for her kids to finally see, like, my mom has friends, my mom has friends that she can, not just me, so just the support of the dads and the kids has been amazing of Mommy Cole. They're all like,
what about the dads that are the everything? Because we have a lot of fathers where mom might not be in the picture, or mom might have fallen sick and passed away, and now you got dads that are doing everything. Have you thought about, maybe, I don't know, would they be invited into the space as well? I mean,
so my vision is to create a different lane for them. Just because I do believe in nurturing both heads of the household, provides a welcoming household. I just haven't got there yet in regards to like what they lane will really look like. And I know the approach of men have to be different. We can sit around a table and talk. Some men is not, too quick to sit around a table, but that it has been something in the vision soon.
And I think that it is needed. Of course it is. We all need to know our value, and dads. There are a lot of single dads out there. I know quite a few.
I do too.
Yeah. And they do need that space as well. But Elijah, thank you so much for, number one, creating a safe space for moms, and number two, for bringing us your vision. I love this. Absolutely love it. Any last words that you want to tell our audience before we wrap for the show, for the morning?
Wink, wink.
Motherhood is not created to be done in isolation. Community is needed, and we welcome you into our space.
Oh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Thank you. Mrs. Jack, any last words?
I am so proud of you.
Thank you.
I love it.
That's it.
And Miss Nikki, any last words?
Yeah, I got to attend one of the events, and it was awesome to see how everybody was in that space and comfortable to share everything. So you are doing something awesome, and I just was excited that I was able to be a part of it.
Absolutely. I love this. Mrs. Morningstar, go ahead and take us home, honey.
All right, guys. So y'all know what it is. We enjoyed the show. What a wonderful show today. Everybody go out and be great. Do your best. Live your best life. Make sure you do it safely. We will be back tomorrow. And what is it? Value, identity, and leadership. So, and we have another guest. So, guys, make sure you. Do we have a guest tomorrow? Or is it the next
Thursday.
day? Okay. See, I'm getting ahead of myself. But no, come back. We enjoy the show. And WKRA 92.7 The Change. Thank you, Memphis, Mississippi. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Thank you, chat.
Absolutely.
Thank you, TikTok. Have a good one.
Hey, y'all. It's DJ Kitty.
And Miss Morningstar.
We are here from Our Plugs, the Community Connection, and we will be your new morning host on WKRA 92.7 The Change.
Yes, we will be broadcasting Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time.
We'll also be streaming on YouTube at Our Plugs LLC.
Be sure to tune in.